concerned that she's got little lumps and bumps elsewhere.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, these are not going to be.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
That was another one. Oh my gosh, this is it.
She's got a lot of lumps and bumps.
And
so this is.
It's away from her skin though.
Yeah, that one can come off too, but she's got.
This one is the scarier one. Yeah. And it was up here. It got so big.
Yeah.
The last time.
What are you thinking, Dr. Babetsky?
Well, I'm worried that it could be cutaneous hemangiosarcoma, which is my first concern, because when, aside from this, she's got little red bumps everywhere. So, you know, even, you know, here on the side, she's got some raised bumps on her face, on her chest, kind of everywhere.
And that flea stuff.
It's not from fleas. Yes. No, not from fleas.
So
no.
What would this be?
Cancer.
Cancer.
It could be skin cancer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I need to see the records from Dr. Villamil.
Okay.
Now, we still need to remove it because, you know, if we're going to do any kind of treatment for cancer, getting rid of most of everything that we can see is very important. And also, this is really affecting her quality of life just from a mobility standpoint. So we do need to remove what we can see, but I have to prep you that if this is skin cancer, there's no way that we're going to remove it all because she has lumps and bumps everywhere.
You remove all of this guy.
This, but what we're doing is cutting it off here, and we will, that's called debulking, so we're taking away the vast majority, but all of these other little lumps and bumps elsewhere are not going to be taken away because there's just too many of them. But taking this away and taking this away is going to make her a lot more comfortable, and it allows to get a diagnosis. Okay. Now, my biggest concern with this is not closing it. My biggest concern is how bloody this is, because tumors that look like this, they tend to have a very robust blood supply, and they can bleed a lot.
Yeah, it did.
Well, yeah, and I just poking it, it started bleeding right away. So that by far is the biggest concern.
And it did.
Yeah, that's why I have it covered.
Are you worried about her bleeding out?
Well, no, because you're just dealing with skin.
I've tried so many things.
Yeah, we're not going into the belly cavity, but you know, it's more just tedious to take all of this away. But she needs it done. So what we will be doing today then is putting her under general anesthesia, taking this away, taking this whole large mass away, and getting all the skin closed back together. And then she'll basically be on pain control for several days, just so that her skin is comfortable, and then waiting for the biopsy results to come back so that we know exactly what we're dealing with is going to be the next step.
Oh, and just so I don't forget, is that going to also include these new concerns?
No, because right now we just want the purpose of today's...
not include in the right now, like what
we're not addressing
us?
This. Maybe.
No. Will it tell us?
Well, it will give us an idea, but it's not definitive. But if all of if this comes back as cancer, we're going to suspect all these other ones are cancer as well. But we don't know that until we actually have a piece of it in our hands.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to start with, and you know, It's really just, you know, surgery's a little bit tedious, but luckily she's got, this is so heavy, it's really stretched her skin out that we have a lot of skin to close. And I bet this is probably 10 pounds.
I said 10 pounds. She weighs 69 pounds on the scale.
I know, so maybe she's really 60. So we'll weigh it when we're all done. Now, the biggest issue after surgery then is making sure that everything stays nice and clean. And the other concern is that if this is skin cancer, we're basically sewing back tissue that's not necessarily healthy skin.
I know.
So it breaking open, or what we call dehissing, is a potential risk. And so what I'm going to have you do is, you know, watch it very, very carefully. Make sure she's not licking at it. Make sure she's not scratching at it.
Right. No, she cannot lick at it at all.
She needs a cone all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's going to be...
You better not be terrible.
Yeah, she has to wear the cone.
Do it.
Yeah, she has to wear it. Let me just pull this out. She has to wear it. And as long as we keep the incision clean and dry, this should heal, but it probably is going to take a little bit longer than normal. Normally incisions take about 7 to 10 days to heal, and in her case it may take a lot longer than that, and that's okay. And she also is at risk for infection because again the tissue isn't clean. So we are going to have her on antibiotics after surgery as well. Okay. So this one back here is not that big of a deal, other than it's really close to her vulva, which is right there.
Which is her pee-pee, right?
So yeah, that's where she pees from. So the skin incision is going to be right there, and that may make her, it may be a little bit irritated down here. But see, like where this tissue that we're cutting away, this is all abnormal still. So we're going to be cutting right underneath her vulva to take this away, but this could make her want to scoot on the ground, like scoot her butt, and you have to make sure she's not doing that because this will break it open.
she'll want to do that wine.
Well, just because the incision's going to be right
because
here.
it's itchy.
And it's itchy. Yeah.
Okay.
So she needs to. Yeah. She needs
Yvette,
to her butt.
you're going to be a nurse 24/7.
Oh, I love it. I can handle it.
A cone, you have to keep her on your leash at all times, only to pee poop. I'm talking. If you let her wander, if you let anything scratch, you're done.
No.
So all this will be for nothing.
Are you kidding me? This is your amazing.
Dr. Babevsky, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be best for her to go to Lauderdale Veterinary Specialist and be in a 24-hour care with pain meds, or do you think it should be best to be home?
I think that if this is mainly skin surgery and it's pretty straightforward, I think it's okay for her to go home.
Okay, good.
But we'll kind of determine that towards the end of the surgery.
Okay.
Yeah. Once we're all said and done.
Because it just has to be on. She doesn't have to be on an IV after.
No.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Pain management.
Yeah, pain and antibiotics.
Pain and
are the biggest
antibiotics.
thing. But essentially, this is skin surgery. It's essentially like taking off a lump or bump. It's just that hers is really large. But regardless of the size of that, it's still skin surgery. We're not going into her belly cavity. We're not going into her chest. And I think, once we have this removed, my biggest concern is trying to get healthy tissue back together. And our biggest concern is going to be back here by her vulva. But, But basically, once
she has to be so uncomfortable with this.
Absolutely.
God.
When she's just walking, she has to keep her legs apart. So
you should have seen before, and you should have seen how good it went.
Yeah.
It was still skin. It didn't have none of these balls, extra balls.
I know. Yeah. So it's concerning that it's grown so quickly and changed so quickly.
Yeah.
So all of this is going to do is again debulk it, make her more comfortable, and then ancillary therapy, meaning therapy after surgery, is going to be dependent on what this is.
Right.
So if it comes back as a skin cancer, then you go back to see Dr. Villamil, but he's going to need to know what this is, and he's going to need most of it removed in order to help her, which is what we're going to be doing today.
Okay.
All right.
And I also have that the faja, that. The brace,
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna need
You're
that.
not gonna need that.
No, we don't want anything pushing on the incision,
Yeah.
and she'll be able to walk much easier once this is removed than she is right now.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be able to get up, and she's probably gonna feel so much lighter and more mobile for sure.
I'm telling you, right now you're seeing her like this, but
You need to. Did you get the records?
Great spirit, just like you're.
I think you're getting into lows.
You're very confident.
Oh, she sent them already?
Originally, yeah.
I mean, you're amazing. Again, because I just want you to know she does have a great spirit. When we stand here saying it for no reason.
No, you can tell
She wants to go and she'll
be able to
I don't want to hear any
She's
negative
still
comments.
very
Please
active.
refrain from any negativity. We're trying to help a dog. Thank you.
Pain that she hasn't seen, and she wants to go.
Yeah.
She jumps in the car by herself still.
Yeah.
Come on, that's why everybody was like.
Well,
We're in the right. Llisten,
Yeah, we're
Yvette.
suffering.
We're in the best hands right now.
Yeah, we're here to help her. So what we're gonna do now, I need to go and start my case. Sarah's gonna come in and just go over some logistics with you. And we're gonna probably call in some medications to the pharmacy. So Sarah will help get all that coordinated. Our plan is to take her to surgery later this morning, and what I'll do is I'll text you when we're about to get started, probably in about 2 hours or so.
Okay.
And as soon as we put her under, we'll let you know, and then we'll let you know as soon as we're finished. And surgery timeline is really just dependent on how bloody this is. So if there's a lot of really big blood vessels, we have to go very slow and kind of tie each one off. But once all that is said and done, we'll weigh this and we'll get her feeling much better, okay?
Yes.
What are you going to give her for pain meds?
She's going to be a gabapentin, an anti-inflammatory, and then I'm going to use Nocita as well. I have Nocita, yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think she'll be
So you need to go and get the pain meds and everything while you're in surgery. If she gives you the prescription, you can go and get it filled.
So Sarah will get a pharmacy number from you, like around here, and then you can just go and pick it up the meds, and then she'll be all ready. And then she'll be here for the day and able to go home later on this evening.
Like what, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, at the end of the day, 5, 6. Yeah, probably 6 o'clock. We'll make her go home as late as possible, and then if anything changes with what I see in surgery or I'm concerned about her condition, then we'll set up for her to go for 24 hours. But with skin surgery, I'm not anticipating that. Okay. Any last minute questions for me?
No.
Okay.
That's it. You don't
Pleasure
definitely
to meet
need
you.
that. No, my gosh, a pleasure.
You're in
So
the
I need
best
you to get the
hands.
reference.
Honor to meet you.
I think you got she said she got
She
them.
got it.
I
Okay,
think.
good. Okay, so Sarah will follow up on that. So I want you to stay in here.
Whoa,
Sarah's
whoa,
gonna come in. The records.
The records.
Oh, she's got them.
She's got them. You got the records?
No, they're not. Sorry, I clicked into another one. them. They're not. They're just not. It just says an empty message.
Can you get the records?
I'm gonna step out. She can go and pick up medications at the pharmacy, so we just get something here locally.
There's a Walgreens right here on 6th.
Perfect. So Medicam, gabapentin, amoxicillin. How excitable is she at home? Is she pretty quiet and mellow, or is she gonna be?
She will be mellow when she has to be.
Do you think she needs something to calm her?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
okay.
We should.
Okay, we'll do a trazodone as well.
I think so too.
It can't hurt her. Just gonna take the edge off.
Yeah.
Doesn't make her loopy.
You know what I have done? I've given her Tylenol PM.
We shouldn't have to do that. The sedation will help.
I just ask him confessing, but
that's fine. But we're the medications that we'll give you will kind of take the edge off, and I'll give you very clear instructions when everything is due. The sedation you use as necessary. So if she's getting a little rambunctious, give her the sedative.
Right.
If she's pretty calm and mellow like this, then you don't need to give it. But we don't want her getting anxious during the recovery period because that's going to stretch her incision.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll
I
give very
have
clear
trazodone.
instructions.
How many does she need? I have trazodone. How much
Okay.
does she need?
What's his trazodone?
About 100 milligrams out of
How many
or
pills?
50. So just depending on the milligram you have,
I have
you probably
100.
have 100.
I have
So
100.
she's a half to one.
Okay.
Half a tablet to one tablet.
How many times a day? Twice a day?
Every 8 to 12 hours
Yeah.
as needed. Yeah.
Okay, I have that. You don't need
I
to
mean, she's
decide
pretty
that.
calm, so I think she'll probably be fine twice a day.
Yeah, I have that. I'll get that for her.
I feel like you guys must think like this woman is not like she's like.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody, there is
sorry.
no negative comments
Because
welcome here.
I treat-
Keep
I
it off
have
my
dogs
page.
that live better than people, you know, like that. I don't know how to be another way with
Yvette
dogs.
Yvette
And this
lives
is
in
what
Miami.
I'm just so
We
embarrassed.
spoke. Don't be embarrassed, okay? You're asking for help. It's called educating.
Yeah.
We're educating you.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Their
I know.
dogs are free roam on the street.
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible.
This is how this dog got help. Somebody saw her walking down her sidewalk across the street, no leash, and they come back when they're done doing their business.
Yeah.
I told her she's very lucky that she has a dog right now.
Yeah.
You've been very blessed.
I mean, I don't. It's
Yvette-
It's whack around my mom's house.
Yvette, you do. Don't.
But you know what you can do now is that you can spread the word where you live.
Correct.
And you now can educate your neighbors and your friends about how important it is to keep their dogs spayed and neutered and to keep them confined or
On a leash.
It's really important.
Yeah.
So you
No,
know
see,
we're
I'm always getting in trouble in my neighborhood. Like they say that, you know, like the charity, you gotta keep her on a leash. I go, I'm right here.
It's not the same,
I
Yvette.
get mad.
yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Listen, I totally.
We'll talk about it
understand. I'm
later.
just confessing.
It's-
But you know we're here to help your girl,
Right.
and now we need you to reach out to everyone that you know and
Right.
just spread the word. You
Right.
know, make sure people know that it is important to get them spayed and neutered and
Spayed and neutered is
on a
big
leash.
deal,
It's a really big
I
deal.
used to go the other
Yeah.
way. Like us women, you know, we lose the
She thought it changes her dog if you take.
Well, that's a very common-
girl dog in my whole life.
That's a very common, that's a really common misconception. A lot of people say that. And that's why we need to educate people.
That's
you know,
right.
People feel like they have to have at least one litter or they have to
Oh my
breed,
gosh, yeah.
and that's completely untrue.
No, it's
Completely untrue.
false.
Breeding now too, because
It's
we
false.
have dogs at home.
Well, spread the word.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm
Let's
headed
get the
out.
records.
Nice to see you guys.
Thank you
All right,
so
thank
much.
You. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you.
I need you to focus,
Okay.
Yvette. I need you
I'm
to.
not worthy. I'm freaking out. I've never
Yvette.
been all that. Give it
Yeah, we
so
care.
much.
Listen to me. Focus on me. I need you to get the records.
I know I'm everywhere.
It's
but
okay.
It's okay.
Take a second.
Take a deep breath.
I'll be back normal.
Take a breath.
I'm sure if I
It's okay.
Go ahead.
I need you to focus on getting what she needs right now are the records. Where are they? What animal hospital?
The
Pet
pet.
cancer group, correct?
Not close.
Okay.
That's a pet.
So I just don't have any of your information to contact them. I'm fine calling them.
He never printed, so I.
Give her
It's okay.
your
So I
name.
just need,
I'm Yvette Rosari.
okay.
Where's my paper?
Yvette, like EVETTE.
Oh, sorry. So then I-V-E-T-T-E.
I'll be right back, okay?
Sorry, okay.
Yvette, you hold this one.
Come on.
Look,
She's
okay.
on a leash. She's on a leash.
She smells gassy.
She's in a car.
All right, let's go this second.
Hi, kitty. Hey, everybody. Amy, 100 plus. I'm going to step out. Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. So you're probably all like, what's going on? What am I witnessing? What am I looking at? This is a dog named Kendel who lives in Hialeah, Miami. Kendel is Yvette's dog. She's 10 years old. She has a massive tumor. You heard the whole conversation. Basically, in this area, people let their dogs go out, they roam, they do their business, they come in. She is spayed. She was smart and got her dog spayed about 3 years ago. Kendel is approximately 9 years of age. You saw the massive tumors that she has. They have put up a GoFundMe and they reached out for assistance, and I just couldn't turn away. So I started reaching out to the owner, Janet Judge, a friend of ours who does rescue down in Miami, and we were able to get our wonderful, amazing, board-certified surgeon, Dr. Babevsky, to take this surgery on. I have organized everything. She's here at Heroes Hospital here in Fort Lauderdale on Commercial. She will be getting her surgery, as you heard them speaking, within the next couple of hours. Why don't you log off this live? Simple. I don't know what you're talking about, Stace. I must have missed some comments. I'm here to help Kendel. I told them whatever they could not raise, we would help, but thankfully it looks as though they were able to raise all the funds to get here we go. Able to get all the funds in place for Kendel. So everything is covered financially. We're here to assist basically by getting the surgeon, getting Kendel taken care of. They are very concerned it is cancer. There's also other lumps and bumps on her body which they cannot address. There's too many. But to get that massive tumor, they estimate she's weighing at 69 pounds right now. We put her on the scale. They're estimating that that tumor weighs approximately 10 pounds. That's a lot for that girl to be carrying around with her. I do not want to see, please, I'm asking all of you, I understand when you see things like this, you just start typing. I'm asking all of you to refrain from any negative comments. We're here to help Kendel. We're here to educate the public, which we are doing. Yvette is open to being educated. She admits openly that she has no idea. It's not something that you're going to beat somebody up for. We're here to help. We're here to help. Thank you, Tiffany, for blocking. We know who that person is. That's the troll that's been trashing 100 plus for 2 days. I will not allow any negativity on our page. What people say on the outside, that's their free will. I will tell you that we are going to stay focused on the dogs in need, such as Kendel with this video, Senna. We're working tirelessly to make sure Senna stays with us and gets everything she needs. We will update. A lot of you have been reaching out and asking a lot of questions. We will update you as the information comes. That's why I put up the post on our page late last night, yesterday, saying that Senna is resting comfortably and that we will keep you posted every step of the way. Again, we are here to help the dogs in need. We're not here to engage in drama, social media, keyboard warriors that sit behind the computer and do nothing but basically trash people that are doing good and killing themselves day in and day out to do good. I am going to sign off. I just wanted to take a step out of the hospital. I want to step back in and make sure everything is going smoothly. She's extremely stressed out. It is her dog. We are helping Kendel. We hooked her up with the best surgeon that there is, with Dr. Babevsky, who is doing a reduced price surgery with a discount for Kendel. And now we can just all ask all of you for your love and your prayers. It is pouring here today, right now in South Florida. I'm under an overhang here at the hospital. I will be updating more on the missing paralyzed. No, there is no news whatsoever. I am meeting with the news station about 11:30 to do an interview on Zora, but there's a lot. It's just a lot, guys. So please understand that I'm one person. My team are doing all that they're doing in the back, and it's just constant. So again, thank you for your love and your prayers for Kendel. This is a dog we wanted to help. That is our free will, and we wanted to help her. We wanted to help Senna when we saw that she was running scared and nobody was helping her. And we stepped in and we were able to trap her and bring her to safety. Senna is doing very well, and we will update you more later on Senna. And we'll keep you posted on Kendel. And then pretty soon, around 11:30 noon, we will be doing an update on Zora. So happy freaking Monday is all I can say. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.